Hello, hello, hello. I'm an 18-year-old college dropout that now runs 3 businesses overall, generating over 200,000 every single month. And yes, that's revenue generated, but I still take home more than 50K every single month. And it all stemmed from one skill set: sales. I started high-ticket sales off at 18 years old, and this is my story. To start all off, since a young age, the goal was always to go to college, go the professional route in soccer, go play in Europe somewhere. But obviously, a lot of things in the mix of everything happened. So obviously at a young age, I was very entrepreneurial. At 12 years old, I started reselling sneakers, tried multiple different business models until I hit the age of 16, to where I was like, okay, I actually had to figure out what I want to do with myself. So I still stuck to the plan. From the age of 12 years old, though, I told my parents that college was a scam. I didn't believe in it. I always hated school. I knew that I was set out for something way, way better. And I told them that the only way that I will ever go to college is if I go for free. I tried my absolute hardest. It was my whole life to get a full ride to college, and that's what I did. I played at a Division II school, and I not only played soccer, but I played track and field and football as well. So when I actually got into college, I put the entrepreneurial things aside and just kind of focused on it. It was my whole life at that point. And why do I bring this up, you may ask? So basically, I went to college and it ended up not going the way that I initially planned it, because I didn't even like school at all. I never had good grades. I had a 1.4 GPA graduating from high school. I got ruled ineligible, so I couldn't even play my first year. So obviously that put me in a bad mindset. It put me in a bad headspace. And with that, it was not only that, I had like the EKG testing, and I had a problem with my heart, and I had a knee injury, so it would just all hit me at once. So obviously, like, you getting your dopamine from playing soccer, and you like feeling good about yourself and having confidence because of soccer, like, it all went down the drain. The only reason why I even went to school was to actually play and to go the professional route. So when that all got taken away from me, obviously I was in a bad headspace. I ended up stopped going to school. I went MIA on everybody. Didn't even talk to my coaches. Didn't talk to my professors. My parents were very concerned. I locked myself in my room for an hour in a dark room. Absolutely nothing to do with nobody that I wanted to talk to, because I just had no energy. I had no passion for anything. And obviously I still had a little bit of hope for soccer. I thought that maybe, okay, next year. So while I was training one day, I actually was like cooling down on the treadmill, and I came across like a trader's video. And then after the trading video, obviously like a lot more videos will pop up on your For You page. And I actually came across my now mentor, where it said that God will show you this video when it is your time. And as corny as it sounds, like, I felt like that was my calling. I watched that video and I was instantly hooked. I watched all of his videos. I watched all the people that were 20, 21, 19, 18, 17, even 14-year-olds living the lifestyle that I always wanted to live. I always had that entrepreneurship mindset, and I just never found the right business model to actually do so. I found success in drop shipping. I found success in reselling sneakers, but it was never like, oh, this is something that I want to do for the rest of my life. So after watching all those videos, after watching all these guys do the things that they were doing, I was like, this is me. Like, this is what I am going to do, because it lit a spark inside of me again. I had passion for something. I had something to fill me with dopamine. And after all the things that happened in college, I went down a downward spiral of chasing empty dopamine and doing things that I shouldn't have been doing. I was going out partying, going out clubbing, doing whatever it was that we did in college. And it ended up costing me a lot. It ended up costing me the person that I thought I was going to spend my forever with, and other relationships, because I just wasn't the person that I used to be. So obviously with all that wasted time, with all that wasted energy, I needed something to kind of lift me up again. And when I found sales, it was like it completely changed my life. It opened my eyes to a whole new world. And so I got on a call with one of my mentees and got closed into his program. And after the fact, I put my everything into it. I didn't have $200. I didn't have $20. I had $2 to my name. Obviously, I have to make it work. Back against the wall. This is something that I have to do, something that I want to do, and this is something that I know I'm going to do. And so I did it. My first month inside of the program, I didn't sleep for 3 days actually after I got into the program. And my first month doing so, I hit 10,000 my first month. And that's something that's unheard of in the space. And was I surprised? No, not really, because everything that I have said that I was going to do, I did. And I think that I have the best work ethic that I've ever seen. So I knew that I was going to make it work for myself. And so after that, it was a never-ending cycle of just winning. Because not only did I learn the skill set, I mastered my mind. I mastered mentalism. All is mind. And understanding the laws of the universe as well just kept me in an upward spiral, in an upward trend. Every single day, I have the highest frequency that I've ever had. And I ended up actually moving to Miami, even providing other people with guidance after I hit those 15, 20, 30K months. I then started sales managing, which is a kind of a higher up than a closing role. And from that, I was actually able to start up my business and then also help my dad. I got a call from my dad one day saying, hey, I'm at a revenue cap. I need help with my business. You know the marketing, you know the sales, you know what to do. So that's what I did. I ended up organizing and being the co-owner of my father's company while starting my own contracting company, with both together combined over 200 grand revenue generated every single month. The only reason why I was able to actually do so was because of high ticket sales, was because I learned why people do the things that they do and what is needed to actually close somebody. Sales completely changed my life. It completely changed the way that I thought about absolutely everything and absolutely everybody. Every time that I kept my promises to myself that good things were going to come to me. The knowledge on the psychology that I learned was just life changing, and the reason why I saw such fast success was because I understood that. I understood that I had to master my mind before I even went to any business model. So that is what I'm actually providing for you guys as well. Not only will I be showing you guys the skill set, but I'll be providing you guys with the psychology of things. So now I am in a spot where I am taking home over 50 grand every single month while teaching others how to actually get started and hit their first 10, 15, 20K months, even if they don't have any sense of direction and don't know what they need, because everything happens for a reason. If this video is put on your page, it is for a reason. If this is something that actually resonated with you and you got a little spark up your butt, then I will leave a link below to where you answer a few honest questions, and if we think that you're a right fit, we'll go ahead and give you a call and set up a scheduled meeting, and hopefully we can see you in the closers arena soon.